Hi everybody and welcome to this webinar where we'll talk about a new field called delivery term place. The agenda for today is to give you a brief introduction with some practical information. We'll first take a look at what has been changed. Then we'll look at how this will affect you as a user, followed by a live demo. Finally, I will inform you about some information related to this release. My name is Hendrik, and as I said, we will look at the new field called delivery term place. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask by using the chat functionality or save them to the end of the session. I will also kindly ask you to mute yourself during the presentation and unmute by then if you have any questions or comments. I will also just say that this webinar will be recorded for training purposes. So, what has been changed? In order for the delivery term to be valid, it must be sent together with the place. If we look at the example described here, Xworks Haugesund, the delivery place here will decide where you, as the seller, leaves the goods for a pickup by the buyer. So in this case, this will be Haugesund. The new field is a free text field, so you could be as specific as you want to be. This new field will be available on all documents where a delivery term is mentioned. And in addition, it's possible to set up some default values on customers and suppliers. We also created a default create value setting for customers and new suppliers, where you can write for your company the default delivery term place. So how will this affect the user? The new field will affect all users since it's a mandatory field to be filled out, and it will not be possible to send the document further in the value chain without the delivery terms filled out. And now we will move into RamBase, and I can show you the new field. So we start by the customer under the settings tab and sales and shipping. We have this delivery term where we can choose the delivery term as normal, and we can add the delivery term place here and press update. In addition to this delivery terms, we also have separate delivery terms for all the shipping addresses. We take a look at Haugesund. We see that the delivery term here is Xworks, and we have delivery term place Haglammervägen in Haugesund. And the value we put in here will then be copied to any documents which register for this customer. As I mentioned, we also have created some default create values for delivery term place. As you can see here, we have one for customers and we have one for suppliers, where you can add your default value. We can further navigate to sales order. If we go to the sales order, and we can create the new order, choose the customer, and then we can select the shipping address that we want. So I will choose Haugesund now and create. As you can see here, the delivery term place was filled. It's what I added on the customer. I can of course change this here. If I choose to change the shipping address to Nederland, the delivery term place will also be updated. And I can also mention that this field will be mandatory, so you will not be able to forward this sales order if this field is not filled in. I'll now move back to the presentation to show you some practical information. We will offer a one-time job to update existing documents, customers, and suppliers with this new field. And I have written down some examples of what we could do here. One example could be that for all suppliers with delivery term xworks for a location in Oslo, we could enter deliver place term to Oslo. We can also update the delivery term place on all the sales order with the delivery term equal to CIP for a specific customer to Karl Johan Gate 22 in Oslo. And for another customer, we can do something else. Another example could be when a customer has a location in Stockholm, there could be added a delivery to a place called Stockholm, and where we could create the rule then saying that we'll look at city in delivery address and add this city as the delivery term place. So as you can see here, we are quite flexible with this update.